Going home from school, Terry takes a bus journey of 9 kilometers, traveling at an average speed of 36 kilometers per hour. Calculate the time taken in minutes for the bus journey. Now here we're going to use the distance, speed, and time triangle. Now our goal is to determine the time taken, and time taken is going to be distance divided by speed. Now what is the distance? Well, the distance or the total distance is 9 kilometers, and the total speed is equal to 36 kilometers per hour. And so the distance is 9 kilometers, and the speed is 36 kilometers per hour. And so we divide these two, and when we divide these two, 9 kilometers and 36 kilometers per hour, we get 0.25 hours. And so that means that the time taken is 0.25 hours. But we want our answer in minutes, all right? And so what do we know? Well, we know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. And so if we want to convert 0.25 hours into minutes, what we have to do is we have to multiply by 60 because 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. And so we say 0.25 hours multiplied by 60, and that gives us 15 minutes. And so that means that the time taken in minutes for the bus journey is 15 minutes. Next, it says that he then walks the remaining 2 kilometers to his home in 20 minutes. Calculate his average speed. Calculate his average walking speed in kilometers per hour. Here, we are going to use the distance, speed, time triangle. Our goal is to determine the speed. Now we know that speed is equal to distance divided by time. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna, first of all, take the 20 minutes and convert it into hours. And the reason why we wanna do that is because they want the average speed in kilometers per hour, not kilometers per minute. So we're gonna take 20 minutes and we're gonna express that in terms of hours. Now we know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. And so if we have 20 minutes and we wanna convert that into hours, we have to divide. So we say 20 divided by 60, and 20 divided by 60 can be expressed as this fraction, 20 over 60. And so when we simplify this fraction, we know that 20 goes in itself once and 20 goes into 60 3 times. So that means that 20 minutes is equal to a third of an hour. Indeed, we can express this fraction as a decimal. So a third is equal to 0.333333333 hours. And so that's the time. Indeed, the average walking speed is distance divided by time. What is the distance? Well, the distance is 2 kilometers. What is the time? The time is equal to this particular decimal. And so we have to divide these two. And when we divide these two, we get 6.0000006 kilometers per hour. And so that means the average walking speed expressed correct to the nearest whole number is equal to 6 kilometers. So let's express this correct to the nearest whole number. So we are gonna round this to the nearest whole number. So the average walking speed correct to the nearest whole number is 6 kilometers per hour. And so that's the answer that we have. And so the average walking speed expressed correct to the nearest whole number is 6 kilometers per hour. And that's the answer to this question. Next, it says that they want us to calculate Terry's average speed for the entire journey from school to his home. Now, average speed is equal to total distance divided by total time. And total distance is 9 kilometers plus 2 kilometers, which gives us 11 kilometers. The total time is equal to 0.25 hours plus a third of an hour, which when we add those two, we get 0.583333333 hours. And so I should put an H here. So let's put an H here. And so that is the total time. Now what we need to do is we need to divide. So average speed is equal to total distance divided by total time, which is 11 kilometers divided by this decimal. When we divide these two, we get 18.85714,296 kilometers per hour. So that means that the average speed is equal to this decimal. But we want to express the average speed correct to 2 decimal places. And so what that means is that we look at this particular number, and this particular number is 7. And so we look at 7 and we note that 7 is greater than 5. Since 7 is greater than 5, that means that we can add 1 to this 5, and so it turns it into a 6. And so what we have is 18.86, and we eliminate the rest of the decimals. And so the average speed correct to 2 decimal places is 18.86 kilometers per hour. And that's the answer to this question.